Have you ever found yourself sitting in your favorite chair, maybe with a cup of tea or coffee, and thought to yourself, why don't I have the energy I used to? Or perhaps you've noticed that little things like climbing a flight of stairs or chasing after your grandkids feel just a bit harder than they did even a few years ago. It's not uncommon. Life after 60 brings its own set of changes, and sometimes it feels like your body is speaking a language you're not entirely sure how to translate. But here's the good news. You're not stuck with feeling tired, sluggish, or disconnected from the vibrant life you once knew. In fact, there are simple, daily habits that can help you reclaim your energy, improve your health, and yes, even add years to your life. That's what we're going to talk about today. In this video, we'll explore 5 easy-to-implement habits that can make a big difference in how you feel every single day. These aren't complicated routines or expensive programs. They're small, manageable steps that fit into your life without turning it upside down. And the best part, you can start them today, right now. So whether you're looking to feel more energized, stay active with your family, or simply enjoy life to the fullest for as long as possible, these tips can help. Let's dive in and get started with the first habit. The first habit might sound obvious, but trust me, it's one of the most overlooked and undervalued things we can do for our health: staying hydrated. Now, I know what you're thinking. I drink water. Why is this such a big deal? Well, here's the thing. As we age, our bodies naturally lose some of their ability to sense thirst. That means you might not realize you're dehydrated until it starts affecting how you feel. And dehydration can sneak up on you in all kinds of ways: fatigue, headaches, even confusion. Have you ever felt like you couldn't focus or were unusually irritable? It could be as simple as needing a glass of water. But hydration isn't just about drinking water, it's also about consistency. A good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 8 glasses a day, but listen to your body too. If you're out gardening, walking, or doing anything that gets your heart rate up, you'll need even more. And here's a little trick. If you find plain water boring, and let's face it, sometimes it is, try adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries. Not only does it make the water tastier, but those natural flavors can also give you a little boost of antioxidants. Another tip: keep a water bottle nearby. Whether it's on your kitchen counter, next to your favorite chair, or in your car, having water within reach makes it easier to sip throughout the day. Now, why is hydration so important? Think of your body like a car engine. Without enough oil, the engine sputters and eventually breaks down. Water works the same way. It keeps everything running smoothly. From your joints to your brain, staying hydrated helps your body function at its best. Studies even show that proper hydration can support heart health, reduce the risk of kidney stones, and keep your skin looking healthier. Who doesn't want that? So, let's commit to making hydration a priority. Start small. If you need to, maybe set a reminder on your phone or track how many glasses you drink each day. Over time, it'll become second nature. Now that we've talked about hydration, let's move on to the second habit: moving your body every single day. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, oh no, here comes the exercise lecture, hear me out. This isn't about running marathons or spending hours at the gym. It's about finding movement that feels good for you. Maybe it's a morning stretch routine, a gentle yoga session, or a brisk walk around your neighborhood. The key is to keep your body active, because movement truly is medicine. Think about it. When was the last time you felt stiff after sitting for too long? Or maybe you've noticed that getting up from a chair takes just a tiny bit more effort than it used to. Those are signs that your muscles and joints need regular movement to stay strong and flexible. And it's not just about physical strength either. Moving your body releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood and help combat stress. Plus, regular activity supports heart health, improves balance, and even boosts memory. There's no downside to it. So, how do you get started? The beauty of this habit is that it's completely customizable. If you love being outdoors, take a walk in the park or tend to your garden. If you prefer indoor activities, try dancing to your favorite songs or following along with an online exercise video. Even something as simple as standing up and stretching every hour can make a difference. The goal is to find something you enjoy so it doesn't feel like a chore. One of my favorite stories is about a woman named Margaret, who started walking just 10 minutes a day after her doctor encouraged her to move more. At first, she wasn't thrilled about it, but over time, she found herself looking forward to her walks. She began exploring new trails, listening to audiobooks, and even inviting friends to join her. Fast forward a year, and Margaret had lost weight, felt stronger, and said she hadn't felt this good in decades. Her secret: consistency. She didn't try to do too much too soon. She just committed to showing up every day, even if it was just for 10 minutes. Now that we've covered hydration and movement, let's transition to the third habit. This one focuses on nourishing your body with the right foods, not restrictive diets or complicated meal plans, but simple, delicious choices that fuel your body and keep you feeling great. Stay tuned, because this is where things get really interesting. All right, let's talk about the third habit, eating nutrient-dense foods. Now, I know food is a topic that everyone has an opinion on, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by all the conflicting advice out there. Should you cut carbs? Go vegan? Try intermittent fasting? Honestly, it doesn't have to be that complicated. At this stage in life, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And the best way to make progress is by focusing on adding more of the good stuff to your plate rather than obsessing over what to take away. Let's start with vegetables. I know some of you might be thinking, not another lecture about broccoli. But hear me out. Vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber that your body needs to thrive. They help keep your digestion running smoothly, support your immune system, and even protect your brain as you age. The trick is to find vegetables you actually enjoy. Maybe you're a fan of roasted sweet potatoes, sautéed spinach, or a crisp salad with fresh tomatoes. Whatever it is, aim to include a serving of veggies with every meal. If you're not used to cooking them, start simple. Steam some green beans, toss them with a little olive oil and garlic, and see how you like them. Small changes can lead to big results over time. Next up, protein. As we age, our bodies need more protein to maintain muscle mass and strength. But protein doesn't have to mean chicken breast every night. There are so many delicious options to choose from: eggs, fish, beans, lentils, tofu, Greek yogurt, and even nuts and seeds. For example, if you love breakfast, try scrambling some eggs with spinach and mushrooms. Or if you're a soup person, whip up a hearty lentil stew. Protein keeps you full longer, supports muscle repair, and gives you the energy you need to tackle your day. And don't forget healthy fats. Foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are excellent sources of healthy fats that support brain health and keep your heart ticking strong. A slice of avocado on whole grain toast or a handful of almonds as a snack can make a world of difference. The key is balance. Instead of labeling foods as good or bad, focus on variety and moderation. Fill your plate with colorful, whole foods, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. Now let's shift gears to the fourth habit, prioritizing sleep. Sleep is one of those things we often take for granted, especially as we get older. Maybe you've noticed that falling asleep isn't as easy as it used to be, or you wake up in the middle of the night and can't drift back off. Trust me, you're not alone. But here's the thing, sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. It's when your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and resets for the next day. Without enough quality sleep, everything else becomes harder: your mood, your energy levels, even your immune system. So, how do you improve your sleep? First, establish a bedtime routine. Just like kids thrive on consistency, so do adults. Try winding down with a calming activity, like reading a book or listening to soft music. Avoid screens at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep signals. If your mind tends to race at night, jot down your thoughts in a journal before bed. It's a simple way to clear your head and prepare for rest. Your sleep environment matters too. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. If noise is an issue, consider using a white noise machine or earplugs. And don't underestimate the power of a comfortable mattress and pillows. They can make a huge difference in how well you sleep. If you're still struggling, talk to your doctor. Sometimes underlying issues like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome can disrupt your rest, and there are treatments available to help. Sleep is the foundation of good health, and when you prioritize it, you'll notice improvements in every area of your life. You'll wake up feeling more refreshed, have more energy during the day, and even find it easier to manage stress. It's like giving your body a nightly tune-up. Now that we've covered nutrition and sleep, let's move on to the fifth and final habit. This one is all about nurturing your mental and emotional well-being, a crucial piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked. Stay tuned, because this is where we tie everything together and show you how to create a lifestyle that supports your health, happiness, and longevity. All right, let's dive into the fifth habit: nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. This is such an important piece of the puzzle because, let's face it, physical health and mental health are deeply connected. You can eat all the right foods, stay hydrated, and get plenty of sleep, but if you're feeling stressed, lonely, or disconnected, it's going to impact how you feel overall. The good news: taking care of your mind and emotions doesn't have to be complicated. It's about finding small, meaningful ways to stay engaged, connected, and present in your life. Let's start with something we all need more of: connection. As we age, life changes, kids grow up, friends move away, and sometimes we find ourselves spending more time alone. But staying socially connected is one of the best things you can do for your mental and emotional health. Studies show that strong social ties can reduce the risk of depression, improve cognitive function, and even extend your lifespan. So, how do you nurture those connections? It could be as simple as calling a friend or family member once a week, joining a club or group that interests you, or volunteering in your community. For example, I recently spoke with a gentleman named Jim who started volunteering at his local library after retiring. He wasn't sure what to expect, but he quickly found himself looking forward to his weekly shifts. Not only did he meet new people, but he also discovered a love for helping others find books they'd enjoy. Over time, those interactions became a source of joy and purpose for him. It's proof that staying connected doesn't have to be grand or elaborate, it just has to be genuine. Another powerful way to nurture your mental well-being is through mindfulness or meditation. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, "That's not for me, I can't sit still long enough to meditate." But mindfulness doesn't have to mean sitting cross-legged on the floor, chanting Om. It's simply about being present in the moment, whether that's savoring a cup of tea, taking a few deep breaths before bed, or noticing the beauty of a sunset. These little moments of awareness can help reduce stress, improve focus, and bring a sense of calm to your day. If you're curious about meditation but don't know where to start, there are plenty of resources available. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided meditations specifically designed for beginners. Or you could try something as simple as focusing on your breath for 2 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. If your mind starts to wander, and that's normal. Gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Over time, this practice can help you feel more grounded and less overwhelmed by life's challenges. And speaking of challenges, it's important to acknowledge that life after 60 isn't always smooth sailing. There may be moments of loss, change, or uncertainty. But resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficulties, is something we can cultivate. One way to build resilience is by practicing gratitude. Each day, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big things. It could be something as simple as a kind word from a neighbor or the smell of fresh flowers in your garden. Focusing on the positives helps shift your mindset and reminds you of the good things in your life, even during tough times. Now, let's tie everything together. We've talked about 5 daily habits that can add years to your life and life to your years. Staying hydrated, moving your body, eating nutrient-dense foods, prioritizing sleep, and nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. None of these habits require drastic changes or expensive tools. They're simple, practical steps you can start today. And here's the beautiful part. When you combine them, they create a ripple effect. Drinking more water gives you the energy to move your body. Eating nutrient-rich foods supports better sleep. Staying socially connected boosts your mood and motivates you to take care of yourself. Together, these habits form a foundation for a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something. You are worth the effort. It's easy to put yourself last, especially if you've spent years caring for others. But now is the time to prioritize you. Start small. Maybe today, you drink an extra glass of water or take a 10-minute walk around the block. Tomorrow, you add a serving of vegetables to your dinner or call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Whether it's family, friends, or even online communities like this one, there are people who care about you and want to support you. Don't hesitate to reach out, ask for help, or share your victories along the way. Life after 60 can be one of the most rewarding chapters of your life if you give it the attention and care it deserves. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. And most importantly, take a moment to celebrate yourself. You've worked hard to get where you are, and you deserve to live your best life starting today. Until next time, take care, stay healthy, and keep shining.